Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is a Sunday night, and you know what that means. We're here for our Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 4 review. As always, it's the Nerd Chicana here to host show alongside our wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? What a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Beard A and Beard B are back again.
Yeah, Beard A, Beard B. I just want to let you know what, man? You were being disrespectful, but thanks for acknowledging that I got a beard now. Back in the old episodes, mostly a bunch of like, mostly it was just a bunch of like 5 o'clock shadow.
I remember when it was nothing.
Was nothing. Now, it's all natural, baby. This is the beard. Yeah. But you know what, Brad? Your favorite uneducated dumb fucks are back because we're not talking about the movies that you want us to talk about, or we were talking about them in the way that you don't want us to talk about them. But how are you doing before we can go ahead and get into this lovely review today?
Just like Das Boot, I might be out of my depth, but
yeah, yeah.
Good. I watched the movie for tomorrow, and that was about it. That's about it. All I've done.
Yeah. Well, look, man. I'll tell you this, Brad. They think we're stupid, but like, I'll gladly link us to our episodes of Cinema Condition, where I would say like we have ourselves a pretty like sophisticated
discussion,
well thought out, academic discussion. Don't you think? It's just they just hate to see two people just have fun, right?
I like people to understand is like I mean, we don't write anything. Like, we watch the movie, and then right after we watch
there's no script for these things. Like,
yeah,
we literally
there's no editing. So when I forget something, I literally forget something.
Yeah.
I'm searching for words sometimes, and let's be real, sometimes I'm really tired.
Yeah. And what do you want me to do? You want me to give you guys, like, a fucking, like, formulaic, like, what's it called, a chopped up version where it's like, hey, this movie was good. Like, yeah, like, you guys want me to do that for you guys? Or do you guys want us to be, like, real with you guys and show you that, hey, man, sometimes we're we're thinking about our thoughts raw and as they come to us. Why do you think I prefer to watch the movies before the episode starts? Because what do you want me to do? Like, really, like, come up with all these nice things you want me to say? Or do you want me to give you the raw, unfiltered look at it as I finish the movie?
I really think, like you said, the Cinema Condition was where we dove deeper into it.
Yeah.
And the regular episodes, that's just, like, our initial, like, wow, this was good, or wow, roll, you're never getting to choose a movie ever again, or Brad, we'll never have a Western month again. And it's to be like, yeah, you guys should watch this. So, Das Boot, you guys should watch that.
Yeah. So, you know what, man? For good old time's sake, man, it's okay. You're not going to love everything we have to say, guys. And this one's for Jack. Yep.
And it's fine.
And if it's bigger, you want it bigger right there. Yep. Right there for you. Yep. Fuck you, puto. All right, man.
For the view. Appreciate it.
Yeah. He goes one more than he deserves. Fuck you, puto. Yeah. Brad, Canelo lost yesterday, bro. And I didn't have to realize that, my goat's washed.
We all get old, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like you take Canelo in his prime, I'm sure it's a fucking good fight.
Fuck that motherfucker up.
Yeah. But, like, you get old. And let's face it, he probably had one more fight in him to do it for the money.
Yeah. Also, I realized Gen Z are really not made for boxing. Because the amount of people I watched online saying, like, this is so boring. It's like, why is it so boring? And it's like, you guys are used to the instant gratification of MMA.
Yeah.
Where it's knockout happens in, like, the first minute. Yeah, it's like, this is a very disciplined, very, timed out sport. This isn't about, like, oh my God, I'm gonna knock this dude out in like the first 3 seconds. It's like, no, dude, that's not how any of this works.
And I'm not gonna say that MMA is not an art because they have to learn so much for MMA, but boxing is definitely a certain kind of art. I mean, you have to know where to hit, how to move your feet.
Yep.
You have to know where your time is and all that. I mean, because let's face it, like most of those fights are lost in the final round.
Yeah.
If not the first round, the final round.
Yep. Yep.
Two really good fighters, they're not going to be knocked out.
Yeah. So I was doing that, but I went to go see The Long Walk today, Brad.
Stephen King.
Yeah, Stephen King adaptation. Pretty good, man. I won't lie. It was pretty good. What Stacy had to say. They need to watch the very real combat of professional wrestling. Yes. Yes, you guys need to stop, man. You guys need to watch real shit like professional wrestling. And then here we go. Migs is in chat, bro.
Migs is in chat. Hey Migs, I followed you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Thank you. Thank you for following Migs, bro. I wish that it could show us the little emotes on here, but it doesn't show it. It only gives you the name of the emote. But yeah, dude. But once again, guys, before we can get into the actual review, I just want to remind you guys, we are 20 subs away from hitting 600, which is our goal for the end of the year. So right now, please take your time to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, click the notification bell, and leave a like on this video. All that helps us out so fucking much. We are really trying to hit 600, and maybe if we can hit 600 by the end of the year, we can do a little giveaway. Maybe give away a little movie, or maybe give away like a Funko Pop again, something like that.
I got plenty of shit I could probably give away.
Yeah, we can buy it for them.
I know, but I mean, I got stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff I could give.
Brad, you got a haircut?
A while ago.
Yeah, I just forgot. Yeah. But
3 weeks ago, maybe.
3 weeks too late.
Also,
I'm 3 weeks late.
We need to remind people, we played the Backrooms last night, which was really
Backrooms yesterday with Jesse and Luis.
If y'all missed that, hopefully we play it again, because that was pretty fun and funny.
Yeah. I gotta edit up the VOD and stuff and put it up on YouTube. But yeah, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Also, literally, we finished the stream right on time because that's when the Canelo fight started.
Which, I mean, that was pretty late. It was like,
yeah.
What time was it over there with you? Like midnight?
Yeah. It was 10 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. But Brad, I would say we can probably start getting into this, right? I forgot to turn on the fucking fan. It's fine. I'll do it right now when we're on commercial break. So, with that being said, guys, if you haven't watched this week's episode of Peacemaker, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, man. Let's do this thing, Brad. Season 2, Episode 4. Need I say door? Haha. Badumts. Argus lays siege to Peacemaker's home in search of his quantum unfolding chamber, while Harcourt receives a tempting offer from Flag. Episode is directed by Peter Soleil, written by James Gunn, and created for television by James Gunn, and stars John Cena, Danielle Brooks, Freddie Stroma, Jennifer Holland, Steve Agee, Frank Grillo, Robert Patrick, Tim Meadows, Sol Rodriguez, Nutley, Reynaldo Faberle, Brandon Stanley, and Michael Rooker. And of course, let's go ahead and look at some of the trivia on this episode.
That cast is stacked, by the way.
I know, dude.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Peacemaker calls Harcourt to Kupperberg Park. This is a reference to comic book writer Paul Kupperberg, who has worked on multiple Charlton comics, including Peacemaker and Vigilante. Paul has even worked with the likes of Jack Kirby across Marvel and DC Comics. Needless to say, he is a legendary writer. As of writing, he is working as a writer and executive editor at Charlton Neo Comics. Rick Flag Sr. mentions his back injury from Creature Commandos when speaking with Hardcore. Flag got this injury while fighting Clayface. Interestingly, Clayface is getting his own standalone film, released in 2026. Flag also name drops the European nation of Pakistan, where the majority of the events of Creature Commandos took place. Yep. Hey, Brad, that's what I really am enjoying. It's like we really are taking the animated stuff and actually making it important to the live action stuff and reminding people like, hey, these are the same characters. They're just animated in that show. But the events of those shows are still very important to this one.
Yeah, it's like canon. Like,
yeah.
I mean, which is kind of nice because usually, the animated, you never think anything of it. You're like, oh, that didn't really happen. I mean, they kind of did it in the Cyberpunk game, now that I'm thinking about it. They had the animated anime. Well, duh.
Yeah.
The anime, and that actually...
Edge Runners or something like that?
Yeah, Edge Runners, and, they actually mentioned that in the Cyberpunk game.
Yeah. So Stacy says, nice of Bruce Campbell to leave the cabin in the woods for them to use. There you go, Stacy. That's funny.
I mean, that's been out there a long time then.
Yeah. So Brad, what are your initial thoughts on this episode of Peacemaker?
I think I'm just gonna say it. This is probably my favorite episode of the season so far. I just really enjoyed kind of getting to know some of the lore behind stuff, like the door, and the pocket dimension. And we're like, oh, how did Augie make this? Lo and behold, Augie did not make this. He
found it.
He shot a creature, on a hunt and stole it. And then went in there, and with the helmets, that's still up in the air. We don't know about that because that never got answered. But I really enjoyed this. I really think this episode is going to lead into... It's the start of, like, the climax, I think.
Yeah. I agree. I really like this episode, Brett. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I have to say that I am really enjoying it because I really enjoying this season and I really enjoyed this episode. I like that we opened this up. Augie kills the creature and he just finds this door, which, which by the way, reiterated later in the episode, they're like, dude, my dad wasn't smart. He flunked 10th grade.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't know. Which, it begs the question, okay, so Augie in the other dimension, what's his differences?
And also, it begs the question, it begs us to differ. Who the hell put that door there? Because I'm over here, my theory of it being Luthor Core tech is squashed.
No, it's some alien race, it looks like.
Somebody put that door there, which now, tinfoil hat on, Raul might think that it might be linked to the anomalies that the Justice Gang were fighting in Superman. Like, remember that anomaly? Because they were saying like, oh, they're coming over, but who knows, man? I like that. I think the episode is really well written and really funny. I love everything that they were doing with
I like
Economos and Judo Master and Tim Meadows.
Michael Rooker's character. I think the him picking up the Eagle shit and being like 4 days cold cuts. And then if you watch the very end, like the extra stuff, it's even funnier because Michael he just keeps going. He keeps going with that. And then Economos is a G. He saves Eagly. And then he blames it on another eagle, which then we get to see Homeboy's final form.
Yeah. His final form. By the way, the whole stuff with what's it called? With Economos, they're like really trying to test Economos. I feel like they know that Economos doesn't want to actually do this.
Economos is just there for the paycheck.
Yeah. Darn illegal aliens putting interdimensional doors and out in the middle of nowhere.
and it begs the question, what are they doing? Why did they do that? What was he like? Was he like gathering plants or some shit?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I have no idea. But like in Economos, now they realize like, hey, we're not going to get through with Economos. He's way too connected. to Peacemaker, and they're going now for Hardcore. Which
I mean, Rick Flag Sr. saw the photo, like he knows.
Yeah. So I feel like Hardcore might actually be willing to give him up.
Which, that's kind of what it's been leading up to for this whole season is Hardcore can't get a job, and Hardcore desperately wants back in and wants to be doing special agent shit. Like, that's really, and she has nowhere to put her energy, so she just keeps getting into bar fights.
Yeah.
So I mean, and with the background we know of Rick Flag Jr. and Hardcore, it's very easy to see Hardcore selling out Peacemaker.
Yeah. But I feel like we might be surprised here. Like, we might just, what's it called? She might not actually do it, but I don't know, dude. I think she will. And
she might pull a Lucy and pull the football away before Rick Flag Sr. gets to kick it.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown.
And then the stuff with Tim Meadows and Special Agent Bordeaux.
Jesus. The winking and bird blindness.
Yeah. By the way, Eagly is a parrot now, compared to a duck on the last episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
So apparently bird blindness is when you can't keep your story straight either.
Yeah. It's like, no, I wasn't winking at you. If I was winking, it's because, hey, we're all in this together. And
then, Economist spits
and he's from Vietnam, you asshole.
Economist spits in Tim Meadows' face.
Yeah.
Flurry's face. And that scene right there was like, oh, shit.
Yup. But we also find out that you're able to move the door, which also would make sense because it's like, okay, if it was in the middle of the woods, how the fuck did it make it to his house? So
I mean, was there, and like he put it up in the door frame. My question was, doesn't need it because it was in the middle of the woods in the beginning. So was there just like a door frame out there? I don't know.
Who knows? I think it really has to do with who put it there, Brad.
Or like, and this begs, how does Chris know like he was playing with the door thing and moving stuff? How does he know that was going to work?
I know. So it's pretty interesting stuff. Brad, do you think that, because here you go, Brad, like we're already halfway into the season. You thought that most of the season was actually going to take place inside that different universe.
And I still think it might head that way.
It might. I think after next week, I think this rest of this season might just be in that second universe because
I think dependent what happens to Chris. Like if Hardcore like betrays him, I can see him totally just being like screw it and just going to that other world.
I'll say this though. I love this season, but what are we doing, man? Why don't we have enough vigilante in this season?
I mean, come on. That last episode, we got a lot of vigilante.
This episode had nothing with, like, barely anything with him.
No, but you had Judo Master in there. You can't have vigilante, like, in there the whole time stealing the show. And let's be real. Here's what I was thinking was going to happen. I was thinking Chris was going to take Adebayo to the new dimension.
Yeah.
And that's
because they were talking about it, and they were kind of really, like, were hinting at like the idea of Adebayo being seeing what this dimension is all about. Because remember, she was like, "Dude, like their mind's just playing tricks on you," and he's like, "No, dude, like is this real? Like my brother's there too."
Yeah, like so that's gonna be like that's when I think shit's gonna hit the fan. It's because we know this other dimension. There are no black or brown people.
I want to know how they're going to react when he see Adebayo.
Exactly.
But dude, I really am liking this season. Like, and I really have to give kudos to where it's really due, man. Like, John Cena really does embody this character so well. And you know, of course he can do like the really funny stuff, and you see that in the last season, but like in this season, he's really taking it up a notch with the more serious, dramatic parts of Chris. And I'm really, really enjoying that stuff, man. I think that he's doing a really, really good job with this character.
Also, the WWE moves with Judo Master. So he had to throw that in there.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I love the way that he knocks him out.
Just
he's barely taking him, and then boom, just lands on him in the. Yeah. That was hilarious. Which, by the way, what's it called? He makes it out just alive, Judo Master, and he's watching him like drive over there. I thought the Judo Master was gonna hit that car.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like just gun it, like start backflipping and shit.
Yeah. But hey, man, I'm glad the Judo Master is still alive because I love Judo Master. I think he's fucking hilarious. But yeah, he's from Vietnam, you asshole.
The dialogue throughout this season have been great. It's definitely James Gunn's writing.
It 100% is. But hey, man, he's a great writer. I love his writing. Anything else, Brad, that you want to bring up before we do the final verdict?
I'm trying to think what else if we missed anything. Maybe Stacy. What's got Stacy here? He's had a few of the Fast films to perfect his dramatic acting. Ouch.
Sure.
Ouch.
Yeah, for sure.
The Red Saint Wild character it kind of came out of left field. I've been liking this character. And then to him have like a power, like a mutant almost. That's kind of dope. And that's gonna be interesting because he knows what the cabin is.
Yeah. So what do you think, Brad? You think that Harker does sell him out?
I think so.
I think she does too.
I think so because that's where I think it leads. Then Chris, because Chris is already on the edge of like, do I stay in this dimension where, it's kind of shitty for me. Like no one likes me. I'm a joke. Or do I go to the other dimension and I walk down the street and I'm a hero? Like everyone loves me. I'm
really wondering if our central story here is Crisis on Two Earths of the DCU. Like I wonder if this first chapter of the DCU is Crisis on Two Earths.
I mean, you're gonna have to like clue me in on.
So Crisis on Two Earths is different from what's it called, Crisis on Infinite Earths, but you basically have what's it called? Was this a Jack? This wasn't a Jack. Hold on, Brad.
Well, the rumor is for the next Superman that it's gonna be
a team up.
By
the way, yeah. They just said that it's a Lex and
Superman team up apparently versus probably Brainiac. So I finally get maybe Brainiac in a movie.
Yeah, I would hope so. And he might get his what's it called? His what's it called? Metal suit.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what's it called? Crisis on Two Earths, Brad. I mean, it's basically the what's it called? It's mostly a Justice League story, Brad. But like you do have what's it called? You have Darkseid in there, and you have all these other stuff. But I don't think that they're gonna do that because like I don't see them what's it called? Really having the whole Justice League already done by the end of like this chapter.
I mean, well, we see like they're building the Justice League right now.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have the inscription on the Hall of Justice.
Yeah. But what's it called? Basically, it's you could have it where like two different Earths, and you have one what's it called? Dimension's gonna have one because they decide to have up the Justice League and the Justice Society. So like they what's it called? Have half of their members and stuff. And you have the New Gods in there, and you have what's it called, Darkseid and all that. But I don't see them doing that. I don't see them bringing in the New Gods. I don't see them doing any of that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't really think it'll be what's it called, Crisis on Two Earths. But I feel like they're kind of going into something like multiversal,
I mean, well, with the pocket dimensions, they're kind of already showing that.
Yeah. And even then, guys, we still don't even know if this is a pocket dimension. Like, I think this really is just multiverse stuff.
I mean, it's very stable compared to Lex's pocket dimension. It's a very stable one if it is.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I would be really interested to see what they do because I highly doubt we're going to do Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is that's the whole storyline, and I believe, what's it called? I believe that Supergirl dies in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, it's probably too soon for that.
Yeah, so I highly doubt that that's what we're doing. But look, man, I'm excited for the rest of the season. I think it's a great season, and I really have enjoyed it. But I don't think we're there at that like really great episode yet. Just like I was with episode with season 1, and I think it has to really do with the whole like, you know, the way that not really per se the pacing, but just this 8 episode limit, man.
I think it's building up though.
Yeah, it really is.
I think this next episode is really going to be kind of that spike, and I think it's really going to hinge on what Harcourt does.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see, Brad. What's your final verdict?
I don't think I've given anything more than an 8.5 out of these episodes yet, so I think I'll give this episode an 8.75 because, like I said, I think it's my favorite so far. But again, I agree with Raul. Like nothing's like blown me away yet.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I'm really excited for how this is going to lead into the fucking what's it called the Man of Tomorrow.
I just want to know when we're going to see Lobo.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see. Brad, do you think we're gonna see any other cameos this rest of the season? I don't think so.
Maybe the last episode. We might get something the last episode because it's the last episode, and James Gunn's always going to leave us off with something to be like thinking about and keep our mind on like oh, I want to see like, you know, why, you know, where is Guy Gardner or some bullshit.
Yeah, but like what I'm really interested, Brad, it's like, cause look, what's it called? If anybody actually watched the Crisis on Two Earths movie, the animated film. If we're talking about Man of Tomorrow being a Lex Luthor and Superman team up, then that Luthor is going to be from a different dimension.
It could be. Not this, like, yeah.
Because I cannot, in any perfect sense, I don't know about the Crisis storyline, CWDC tried it to a mixed success, maybe because the type of him is trying to close the door. He's open to accept the gun universe wants and all. Okay. I don't know, man. But what was I trying to say, Brad? Oh, because I can't see in any sense this universe's Luthor teaming up.
Not after that.
No, dude.
Not after the movie.
No.
Not after what Crypto did.
No, I can't see it. I can't see it happening.
I think,
but I mean, Stacey does have a point that Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline for CW was pretty mixed. You know, they were really like.
If he does, I think it's Brainiac has to come in and do something completely wild and just outrageous to get Lex on Superman's side.
Yeah.
Or Lex has no other choice and he sees that it'd be a losing battle without Superman.
Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and give what I've been giving these episodes lately, 8.75. I've been enjoying them a lot, and I really, really like them. But I don't know. I'm just not surprised yet. Not really, blown away yet. But I'm really excited for where we get to go from here. And, yeah, I just really like the song, guys. And I love the way that we've been handling the post-credit scenes. Like, they're not like any info dumps or anything. They're literally just outtakes.
Which this week's is just hilarious.
I don't remember if season 1 was like that or not.
I don't either.
But this week's was funny as hell.
It was fun. They just let
peptides.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Caviar. Economist, it's like you have no idea what beluga caviar tastes.
Beluga caviar tastes like. Brad, before we get out of here, though, do you think that Eagly is gonna die? I can't see Eagly dying.
If Eagly did not die in these last 2 episodes, I can't see Eagly dying.
Yeah.
I mean, they would not bring Eagly to this point. Although, no, I can't really see it. I can't see them killing off Eagly. I was gonna say if he takes him to the next dimension, they might. Because the Eagle.
I was also wondering that, Brad. Like, is there an Eagly in that universe too?
Yeah, I think they killed off any. Because I don't think this is the same America as we think of America, and the Eagle they probably all killed off because it was a reflection of, the old America in a way.
Yeah.
Over there.
Well, we'll see how it goes. With that being said, that does conclude our review of Season 2, Episode 4 of Peacemaker. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, keep up to date with us, nerdcore.com, Twitter, nerdcore, Instagram, nerdcore, Letterboxd, nerdcore, TikTok, nerdcore, and patreon.com/nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below. We will be doing our review of our next episode, our next movie for International Film Month tomorrow on the $1 tier and above. Eagly Dying would confirm they're still in the Snyderverse.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't see Eagly Dying.
Yeah.
Crypto didn't die.
Yeah, so go and check that out, guys. $1 at patreon.com/nerdcore for all that live, early, and ad free before anybody else gets to watch it on Thursday. It seems that you guys you guys watched this week's episode. So
I don't know about
to an extent. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I might try again uploading it at the same time that I did, which was like about 6 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes. But of course, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you to our Patreon supporters because they make this possible. Thank you to Stacy for being an executive producer. You guys are amazing. Thank you to Migs for being in chat as well. And thank you for Stacy as well. We will see you guys tomorrow on Patreon. And then Tuesday on Patreon for the $5 and up. Next Fargo episode. Not happening on Wednesday because I am working on Wednesday night and I'm working on Thursday night. Also, Gen V starts, and I'm not doing this bullshit of 3 episodes in one review, so we are taking it one by one for this review. So Sunday, it's going to happen on Sunday, but the week after that, it will move to Saturdays. On Saturday, I have a film screening for my friends, so I'm going to go Saturday night to go watch that. But on Sunday, we'll probably do Sunday afternoonish, do Gen V, and then Sunday night, of course, we'll be back for our Peacemaker. Yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here. Brad, let's send him out.
All right, Raul. Thank you, host, as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to the listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, don't eat bird poop. You're not going to be able to tell what that bird is.
I didn't even know it was going to be that crunchy.
That's some BS. I mean, do not eat old bird poop. Gross. Young Yoda out.